Welcome back to another futures market review. Some of the tickers in the futures market, our usual pair, and we're going to be giving you an idea of where we think the market could be going over the next week. So to start, this is the chart on light sweet crude oil, something we've talked about a lot. We've talked about this V recovery pattern that kept occurring, and now we got it here again, and now we're kind of stalling at this level, and we think we're going to get the bearish part of that leg. You can see there is that nice resistance line shooting price down. So to make things simple, we're going to make this move. I'm going to say we're going to retrace about half of it to 42.50. It's a little more than half, and then we're going to have to wait. If you watch our videos, obviously, you know. We're going to be looking for that V recovery, but what you're going to have to look for is this big green candle after that big red bearish day, excuse me. It's always followed by usually a big green candle day, and that will be something to watch. But it looks like oil is going to roll over this week. That's something we're watching. It's probably going to retrace about half of that move. Look on the hourly chart. You can just see this bearish pattern forming, a bunch of resistance lines showing up. You do also have this uptrend line developing. That would occur like $46 if price gets down to there. You know, if you follow oil, that can very much happen in one day. So for this week, we are bearish on oil. We were bearish last week, but oil pretty much went nowhere, went down, then up and sideways, and typical oil trade. Next, let's look at the corn futures. We gave this a buy last week in our video, and obviously that did not happen. You can see the price rolled over, and now to really look at this, we're gonna have to pull up the weekly, and you can see the next level of support on this is at that $322 level. We did touch it 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and we did bounce off of it, and that level looks like it will hold if we do get down to there. We are at 326 right now, almost 327, and that, you know, it's not much lower. So the corn futures, that's something to watch. Could be a bounce to play. It is very appetizing to us. Next, we're going to pull up the dollar futures, and as you know, Yellen spoke on Friday, so the dollar did have a pretty good week. It did spike on Friday. We talked about this uptrend developing. We were long the dollar, and it was a trade we did have a nice gain on. We are still in this. We think the dollar is going to have a follow-through week. It's going to trade up this week, and it's going to finish completing this move. It'll probably make a move a little bit above 96. It'll come up to this resistance level, complete it. It'll be a nice 1.25% move from the breakout point, and that is another 0.8% away. Next chart we're going to look at is natural gas. This again had a great week. We talked about the trend that was developing. We thought it was going to kind of be a bearish week, but we were wrong. Natural gas, the inventory numbers came out, and it was just bullish for the price of natural gas. Oil actually had a very big build, and natural gas, it couldn't have been any more bullish. And that is shown by the insane price move up. Breakthrough of that support went up almost 9%. So again, it's just been a crazy week for natural gas. It is sitting at resistance at this level. If it does break through there, watch out for that 297 level. That is another resistance level. Moving on to our last two charts we're going to be looking at, and this is a chart of the gold futures. Now this rolled over again. This is a trade that was heavily influenced by Friday, and going into it, as you can see, the dollar spiked, then gold went down, and we've been trying to short gold. We did successfully short it earlier, about a month ago, and we've been out of the trade since. But it's completely rolled over, and by our research, not our research, by our software, you can see the downtrend is very real. We have a double confirmation, so it looks like gold is definitely going to this 312 level, 310, and that would be a important test for it. It'll let us know if it's going to stay in this bullish uptrend or if it's going to fail. Um, Extending this support level this week, if it does break below that 1300 level, that is a very important psychological level, and there will be support there. So that is something to be paying a very close attention, close eye to. Make sure to give that level lots of attention. Set some alerts up for it. Um, it looks like to me that we are going to go to that $1,300 level, and if it bounces, gold is, I think, going to make new highs, but it could very well break through that level. And finally, let's pull up the VIX, and that again had a very good week if you were a trader on it, and you can see it's stuck in this very sideways pattern, and we don't think that's going to change. We don't see volatility picking up until early September after Labor Day. So this week it looks like that's going to be a dead trade again, but we do expect volatility to kick back up in September. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And make sure to follow us on all of our social medias, including Twitter and StockTwits, where we do post free trades daily. And please give our website a visit, www.nlccapital.com, where we post those free trades daily. And also post lots of research and articles regarding the stock market, futures market, and Forex market. We do also have a service where we are up over 100% this year.